Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Purdy to throw it. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt a field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and he got 3 on that scoreboard.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. And again, here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of the yard.
Hurts now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's caught, Smith has it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for another Eagles.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. First carry here for Jordan James. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Now run, James. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
From the
goal.
gun is Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He brings it in.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead.
The kicker on for
So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Short pass brought in. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 48. Stays in the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Lead with James. He'll cobble together a yard there. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st down, 49ers.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finding Pearsall. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To the air again. Purdy has it in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Space past the 35. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with a 2nd and 7. From the 43. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And again, here's Hurts. Catch made by All. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Up in the tempo with some hurry-up offense. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. The throw is caught. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's gonna hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And it's Rome Odunze. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And it's Tyrone Tracy. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Giants, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Houston Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Texans have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Eagles deferred to begin the game, so it's going to be their ball now as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He finds Brown right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
First down, San Francisco.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down, San Francisco.
From the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Musgrave. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
James has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
James again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Aubrey good on the point after. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Eagles, 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And an Eagles first down.
So Zone read give here to Barkley. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for another Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
It's Hurts once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
intended for A.J.
Last
Brown.
pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Elliott connects there, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's a give inside to James. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The give left side to James. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Dumps this one off to James. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They run. It's James. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Play action now. Purdy. All in left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Running this with James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Cut out left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Hurts yet again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hurts escapes the pocket, and he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A give, left side to McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. They are throwing it again. That's going to be caught by all. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's back to throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles down by only 2 in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Purdy picking up the pace. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a 49er 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They stick with McCaffrey. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
That's a short gain of 1. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down, 49ers.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Weary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. This from 30 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough.